Oh, hey guys, are you ready to get healthy with me again? So as you guys can tell, today's video is going to be a get healthy with me video, and I know it's been a while since I've done one of these videos. Hopefully some of you are better than I and didn't snack as much and eat pizza. Did you guys watch my Vlogmas? Yikes. Today's video is going to be a what I ate today video, and you're probably thinking, Tess, get over yourself, no one cares what you ate today. But actually, this is very helpful for this reason. It's actually very beneficial to see a full meal of, or a full day of healthy meals. I make a lot of videos where it's like lunch, breakfast, snacks, all sectioned, but it's cool to just see a whole day, and I got requested for it, and I think they're helpful. I like watching them, so hopefully you guys find this helpful. And yeah, let's get started and go. Okay, so of course starting off with breakfast, which is my favorite meal of the day. Starting off with coffee, and today I had oatmeal and berries. So starting off with the coffee, this is the first thing that I do when I wake up in the morning. I should be drinking water, but coffee is my favorite thing to wake up to. So I just use a Keurig, and then I sweeten it with some agave nectar instead of sugar, which works really well. And then for my creamer, I use coconut milk, French vanilla creamer. It tastes pretty much the same, it just is without the dairy. So then for my actual breakfast, I decided to go with oatmeal. I just used the Quaker oatmeal packets. This one is maple brown sugar. And then I use water instead of milk because it's better for you, but milk obviously tastes really good too. So after microwaving that for about 1.5 minutes, then I like to add some berries just because it sweetens it and makes it taste a little bit better. So I love raspberries and blueberries. They're like my favorite. Moving on to lunch, one of my favorite things to make for lunch are salads because they're easy and they don't take up a lot of time, which is perfect for the middle of the day for me since I'm usually filming. So what I add is romaine and spinach lettuce, cherry tomatoes, avocado, goat cheese crumbles, of course salad dressing, and croutons. So starting off with the cherry tomatoes, this is by far my favorite thing to add to my salad. Like, I can't really have a salad without these. They're just so good, and cherry tomatoes are good for you. They're filled with a bunch of vitamins and minerals, so they're just good overall. After adding a generous amount of cherry tomatoes to my salad, another ingredient that I like to add are avocados. Avocados are full of healthy fat, so it's actually a great meat substitute. Since I didn't want to take the time to grill chicken because it's in the middle of my day and I'm usually the busiest, an avocado is a great option, plus it's really good for your skin. It's full of protein and dietary fiber, so it's delicious. And as you guys can see, I'm just kind of cutting it up inside the avocado and then I just squeeze it out. Doesn't look the best, but it's the most efficient. The next two ingredients are not necessary, goat cheese crumbles and croutons, but they are really delicious, and I'm being honest with you guys, I love this on my salad, so I just use it sparingly. Moving on to dressings, my all-time favorite is French dressing, although it's not as good for you as an olive oil or lemon juice based dressing, so if I'm feeling a little bit healthier, I'll go for a classic balsamic vinaigrette, or I'll just go for a French and use it in moderation. For a beverage, my go-to is definitely water and a lemon. Now, since I like to eat throughout the day, and I'm definitely going to be hungry after that salad after an hour or so, I'm going to start with a snack, number one. So for this, I'm making a smoothie, so I just use a bunch of frozen fruit. My favorite are strawberries, blackberries. I also add spinach and a banana. For the liquid part, I'm using some almond milk and then some water. So I just mix the two. And then I'm using a NutriBullet to mix it all up. But of course, any type of blender to blend up your smoothie will work just as well. After it's all nice and blended, I will go ahead and pour it into glasses. I usually am able to make more than one, so I'll let Patrick have one or something. But I'll just take it in and go at it. It's actually a perfect midday snack because you can take it anywhere. An hour or so later, it's time for snack number 2. One of my go-to snacks is definitely carrots and celery, but I love to dip it in something because it's just boring otherwise. So I'll go ahead and just use some red pepper hummus. It's definitely one of my favorites. It's now dinner time, and I wanted to show you guys this one because it's by far one of my go-tos and it's so easy. So all you're going to need is chicken breast, coconut flour, seasoning, zucchini, asparagus, lemon, and a sweet potato. Starting with the chicken, you're just going to take a chicken breast or however many you want, and you're just going to basically coat it into the coconut flour. Coconut flour is much better for you than just regular all-purpose flour. Basically what this is going to do is act as kind of like a slight crust or something on the chicken, and it makes it taste really good. So I'm placing that into a medium skillet, like medium-high heat skillet with some olive oil at the bottom of it, and then I'm taking that lemon pepper seasoning and sprinkling that all over the chicken in the pan on both sides. Moving on to the asparagus, I'm just taking a handful of that and I'm kind of cutting it up, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with zucchini. These are two of my favorite vegetables to kind of saute in the pan. So delicious, and I love the flavor of all of this. It's very lemon, light and fresh, and it's just really easy to do. Then I'm taking a lemon and I'm just cutting about 2 or 3 slices of lemon. For the sweet potato, I'm just stabbing it with a fork, and then in an oven preheated to 425 degrees, you're going to put that in for 45 minutes to an hour depending on the size of your potato. So make sure you do this before you start cooking the chicken and the vegetables so it's timed right. Once the chicken is fully cooked, I'm just taking that off the skillet and transferring it to a plate, and then I'm going to go ahead and put my vegetables that I cut up in there along with the lemon. This is basically just going to pick up the flavor that's left on the pan from the chicken while also cooking it a little bit faster because the pan's already super hot. And I'm just cooking it to how I like it, so until the vegetables are all tender or kind of like goldeny brown. Then I'm transferring it to a plate along with a sweet potato that I dashed with a little bit of cinnamon, and that's it. It's so easy, it's so delicious, all of it is so good, really, you have to try it, and the best part about it, it's all good for you. Now I guess you could call this snack number 3 or dessert. An hour or so later after dinner, I usually want a snack again because like I said, I eat a lot. But I'm just using apples and peanut butter, it's my default. So I'm just cutting up an apple like so. I wish I had one of those really cool like apple contraptions that does it like in one cut, but I don't. So I'm just using a knife, the old-fashioned way. But it works. For the peanut butter, I'm just using PB2. It's much better for you than actual peanut butter. All you have to do is just put the powder in a bowl and then stir in equal parts water, and it turns into peanut butter. Look, you guys, it's amazing. And it tastes really good too. So that's it, that's easy. But that's it, that's all I ate. I really hope you guys found this helpful. Let me know if you did by commenting below or liking up this video. We can probably get it to a good amount of likes, I'm sure we can. But yeah, if you want another video like this, let me know, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
If you could take my pulse right now, it would feel just like a sledgehammer. If you could feel